How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back. So in this video, I'm here to tell you why when you compare your waves to other people on the internet, you notice their wave looks better than yours, and I will explain to you why that is at the end of this video. Also in this video, I will add some slides to show you what my waves look like from the beginning of a haircut until my first haircut after I started the process to get in 360 waves. The reason I created this video is because I'm trying to get Africans onto the 360 wave movement, because it's not a common hairstyle in Africa, mainly Nigeria where I'm from. It's a nice hairstyle, and I think there should be more people that are rocking them, you know. And when I was younger, I always see people with waves and just never figured out how to get it. But now that I have it, I just want to show people the process that I took to, you know, get in the 360 waves. If you like my content, please feel free to like and subscribe. I've added my Instagram link to the bottom of this video as well. You can reach out to me on Instagram. Let me see what your waves journey look like. And, you know, I'm just interested in meeting more people on the internet, you know, especially from Africa that are into the wave game. Reach out to me on Instagram. You know, I'm always on Instagram. Well, let me get back to the video, okay? And here goes the slide. Okay, this is right after a haircut. Your hair should look like this. You notice there is no wave in the pattern. 2 weeks into your 360 wave process, your hair should look like this. You notice there's still no waves in the pattern. You can see just a little bit, but there's none so far. On the 3rd week into your 360 waves process, you should start seeing the pattern. You should start seeing some ripples, which is an indication that the waves are starting to form. Because without ripples, there is no waves. Here is a slide of what your hair should look like a month into the 360 wave process, and your hair should be already starting to look like this. That is if you're brushing as much as you're supposed to. On the 5th week, your hair should look like this. You notice you're starting to see the waves well at this point, and the pattern is starting to form. Now you know your hard work is paying off, and keep it going. 6 weeks into the 360 waves process, you will start to see the definition in your hair. Remember, you will need a mirror to be able to get the proper definition. Here's what your hair should look like 7 weeks into the 360 waves process. You notice you can see the pattern a lot better, and everything is starting to come together. Right here, you can tell the hard work is paying off, and it's about time for a haircut. This is what my hair looks like right after a haircut. And you notice my barber went a little low on the haircut, but that was a 1.5 to the grain. I suggest you try maybe 2 against the grain. On the final slide, that was the very first haircut that I got right after I started the 360 wave process. And you can tell that my barber went a little low on it, but actually it wasn't my barber's fault. It was my fault, because I told him to cut my hair to a certain length. And it also gives you a buffer room, you know, to start the process and try to work on some imperfections. But as I mentioned earlier, so the reason why when you compare your 360 wave to somebody else, what you see on the internet, right, and you notice, say, your own 360 wave is different from theirs, is because there's something that is called connections that you will need to start working on as soon as you got your very first haircut, which is you're trying to make your wave patterns become one. Whenever your wave patterns are all together like that, they're not connected, you want them to connect, but whenever they're like that, it doesn't look as good. So the goal is to try to get them to connect, but you don't start working on the connection on your hair first. When you first started growing 360 waves, what you need to get that connection will be a good brush. You definitely need a good brush. You don't want a brush that is worn out. If you don't have a new brush or a good brush, stop. Try to get a new brush, another brush, and try to go start the process all over again, you know, because bad brush, you will not get a good result with a bad brush. You definitely need a good brush. So go and get you a good hard brush. Go to a hair beauty salon somewhere and find your brush that is hard, because you need a hard brush. You need a new hard brush for sure. And you need a mirror. So you definitely need a mirror to be able to see the back side of your hair, because when you're brushing and you're trying to get your connection, everything has to be perfect. Yes, perfect. So you would brush accordingly. You will brush from your crown away, from your crown away, from your crown away, from your crown away. And that is how you can get the connection that you're trying to achieve. But don't forget, you need a brush and you need a mirror. And obviously you need some hair product, maybe sporting waves, but I use beeswax as I mentioned in my other videos. Let me show you what my hair looks like right now, as a matter of fact, so that you can see what I meant by connections. Notice always double up on your wave, on your scar cap, double up on your always double up on your durag. So this is what my hair looks like. And the reason my hair stands out is because, as you can see, the wave pattern is going, see if I can find me a brush. The reason my hair stands out from a lot of the reason you can look at my hair and you think my hair it looks a whole lot better is because, as you can see, there's a connection going, like right there. There's one line going all the way. You notice that? So that's what you notice. There's a line. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. It has to connect, because without a connection, it looks, you cannot get the result that you want. So you want your waves to connect all through, and that connection is what makes your wave stands out. Notice it goes all the way around. So you definitely need a mirror to be able to get that connection. And you need a good brush. What the mirror should look like, it should look like this. And what you do, you always want to start from your crown and brush away from your crown. I'm using the front facing camera on my phone. So you brush away from your crown. You notice that? You brush away. And that's how you work on your connections. You notice that? You just brush away from it. I want to say thank you to my hundreds of subscribers. Remember, at 1,000, I am going to cut my hair bald, and I'll start the wave process all over again. So keep smashing the like button and subscribe, because of I want to show you the process of going through it in a footage, and also, you know, I try to introduce my video to more of your friends, because of I'm trying to get as much people as possible into the wave game. And you know, this is a thing, and it gives you a reason to want to get a haircut and give you something to look forward to. Thanks again for watching my videos, and I hope to see you soon.